Hello all, a very good evening. Thank you everyone for being here for this full moon meditation. How many of you are first time to Pyramid Valley? Okay, few members. Good. So are you all new to meditation as well? So you are doing meditation but first time to Pyramid Valley. Very good. Welcome to Pyramid Valley. Welcome to meditation world. Welcome to spiritual science world. ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ವಾ? Wow, that's wonderful. So then we can continue today's session in English. So first of all, Merry Christmas to everyone. So today being Christmas and also full moon, we all are here today at Pyramid Valley International. Our gratitude to the founder, Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji. So a huge round of applause to render our gratitude to the great man, because of whom we are here today, because of whom we have learned meditation, and this pyramid has got created. So every month for the full moon, we do conduct intense meditation sessions. And today, Global Masters Jennifer Hill and Amy Levy will be joining us shortly. So we are going to listen to their spiritual journey and to their wisdom. So they have come from overseas to attend the mega meditation celebrations which are happening in Hyderabad. So huge round of applause for that grand celebrations, Patriji Dhyana Mahayagam, which is currently happening in Hyderabad Pyramid for 11 days. So they are there for 4 days to participate in this program. They have come to India, and as part of the spiritual tour, they're also visiting Pyramid Valley, and we are fortunate enough that they are here with us tonight for this full moon, so we can all meditate and listen to them. Team, can you play that background? So hello to all the online viewers as well. There are a lot of spiritual seekers and viewers who join us every month on the PMC channel, Pyramid Valley YouTube channel, and who would be supporting us from different parts of the world. Backdrop. So, for every Dhyana Mahachakra, we listen to Patriji's message on the eve of Christmas about the teachings of Jesus Christ. PSSM, Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, which started in the year 1990 with the sole mission of taking 4 things forward: meditation, vegetarianism, pyramid energy, and spiritual science. Those are the 4 core principles of PSS movement, which was begun by Brahmarshi Patriji. As many of you would know, the meditation we teach here is called Anapanasati, the breath meditation. And along with that, Patriji emphasizes about compassionate living. Being a vegetarian is more important. The first step is to become a compassionate human being. That is by becoming a vegetarian. And the second is becoming a divine being. That is through meditation. And we also speak about sacred geometric structures, which are called pyramids. So we are all here inside this magnificent mega pyramid. So this pyramid started in the year 2003. So we have completed 2 decades, 20 years of Pyramid Valley. Millions of people have come here and meditated and transformed themselves. And this place is created for that purpose. If you can see in the main entrance as well, Pyramid Valley International, the tagline is a place for inner transformation. Because the transformation is not something which should happen from the external factors. That should start from within. When the change starts from within, that's the real change. For that change to happen, meditation is the key. In fact, everyday meditation, meditating consistently. It is not meditating for 4 days and giving holidays for 5 days. If we do like that, then we can't witness anything. So meditating every day is very, very important. A lot of seekers, meditators, practitioners come here for sadhana. Have you all come for that? Yes? Wow. So when we do group meditation and when we do meditation in such energetic spots, the meditation energies, the cosmic energies, what we receive while meditating would be increased. Because this place, pyramid, can be easily defined as storehouse of cosmic energy. If you speak about the word pyramid, it is Pyra plus Amid. Pyra means fire, Amid means in the middle. So that's a storehouse of cosmic energy. So when we are in that energetic atmosphere, naturally we elevate ourselves into that spiritual linen. And the fourth thing is spiritual science. What is spiritual science? The fundamental strata of spiritual science is to understand that we are soul. That is the tagline. If we understand that one statement, the crux, the whole spiritual science can be easily understood. We are not these mere physical bodies, and we are soul. That is the essence of the whole of spiritual science, I could say. So today, to learn more about spiritual science and also being Christmas, so I thought of sharing Patriji's wisdom and few teachings and learnings from Jesus Christ today. So once we shared the Christ wisdom, we will again get into music meditation, and post the meditation, our global masters would be here. We will listen to their spiritual journey as well. Yes? Cool. Shall we start? Yes. So again, heartful wishes to you all. Full screen? Okay, next page. So what is Christmas? Just as I spoke about the word pyramid, Pyra plus Ahmed, right? Similarly, when we understand about the word Christmas, we can divide it as Christ plus Mass. What is Mass? Something huge, volume, right? So, which is as a group, the joy of togetherness. So, do we all meditate at our own place? You do everyday meditation? Everyone does meditation at their home? Yes? No? Okay. You would see the difference when you meditate in a group, because the group meditation will help us to get into the energy circle. When we are meditating as a group, the energy vibes are more into the multiples. Can we maintain silence, please? Thank you. So, another reminder, if you all have the mobile phones, hope it is already into the silent mode so that we don't disturb each other while meditating. Thank you. So, the joy of togetherness. What do we all do for the festives? We all get together. So, when we are together, when we understand, even as part of the spiritual knowledge, that, as I told, we are soul beings and not mere bodies. So, when we understand that statement, we will start understanding that the same energy, consciousness, and wisdom, which is in the form of a soul, and the same soul exists with everyone. Mamatma Sarvabhutatma. When I am a soul being, so is everyone. So, how do I start seeing everyone? With more respect, with more compassion, with more love, and with more joy. So, I don't discriminate on the basis of the body or mind. One of the beautiful teaching by Jesus Christ is judge ye not. Patriji always keeps on emphasizing on that. Judge ye not. We cannot judge anyone or anything. Just because I see a person for half an hour, I can't judge the person. How do we know what is that current state of affair? Because what we are here today is the sum total of our past. The reflections of everything would be here today. So we cannot judge by one single moment or one single instance. Never come to a conclusion. Never judge. So, when we are in that group consciousness, when we are in that mass, the joy of being with everyone, that is the meaning of mass. So, what is Christ? Yes, we all know Christmas is birthday of Jesus Christ, right? So, shall we learn few of his qualities and teachings? Here we go. So, what is this? What is his main teachings? Friendship, harmony, and inclusiveness. Friendship is Maitri Tattva. When we are as friends, we don't come into the conclusions. We don't judge easily. We understand, Are, he was in that mode. That is why he couldn't do. We give an ear. We listen. We understand. You know when all this can happen? All this can happen if we are friend to our own self. If we are not friend to our own self, we can't be friend to anyone else. This is such a huge system inside. There's a huge inner universe. There's so much of wisdom to be understood. So, when we start going within, when we start having friendship with everything around and every being around. So, friendship means not just to the person who is sitting next to my bench in the school or to my neighbor who is next to my house. So, friendship with every animal being, friendship with every plant being, friendship with every bird being. How many of you have aquariums at your home? Do any of you have aquarium? A fish tank? Okay. Or how many of you have pets? Do you have any pet at your place? You have, ma'am? So what pet? You have a doggy. Wow. So do you cuddle it? So you feel that happiness and joy with it? So do you feel the same sensation with every animal? So was that doggy helping you to evolve yourself? So that's the answer. We can communicate and we can be in friendship with every being around. So when we understand that, it is not only us who are with the soul system. Every animal, bird, and the fish has the living enzymes and the soul within it. We don't kill it. We don't kill any animal for the sake of food. So we have to learn about friendship. So what's harmony? Can anyone define what is harmony? Being together. Yes. In spite of any difficulty? In spite of any circumstance? In spite of any boundaries? Yes. So in Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement, there are thousands of people, lakhs of people who are meditating. the same as I expressed in Hyderabad pyramid. Currently, Patriji Dhyana Mahayagam program is happening. About 25,000 people are there together, meditating together. Most of them don't even know each other, but harmony is always there. The bond is always there. It is like the world of Buddhas. It is like the world of like minded people. That is the reason we have lot of spiritual events which keep happening here. When we take part in such spiritual events, we will start understanding the togetherness. So now when we are all going to meditate here as a group, do we not evolve together? I may not know who she is, but we are evolving together when we meditate together. So that brings the inclusiveness. I'll not do all these things. Why should I get along with them? There's no discrimination here. So Patriji always says, there is no master-disciple relationship. Nowhere he mentions himself as a guru. He'll always address everyone as my dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods. He'll remind us that the godliness is within. Each and every person, remind yourself that you are God. That's kind of a wake-up call. He'll never say, I'm a supreme soul. I am meditating from 40 years. You should come and fall on my feet. You just started meditation. What do you know? Nowhere. That is nowhere there in PSSM. If it is there, then that is not PSSM. There is no junior or senior. Because judge ye not. Who knows? Currently, in this lifetime, he or she would have meditated, started the meditation today. But there's a lot of backup, spiritual backup, which are carried forwarded from the previous incarnations. You all see web series? Do you all see web series on the OTT platforms? So we have different seasons, different episodes. If you suddenly go and see the middle of that, will you understand? So you should watch it from the beginning to understand who is the hero, who is the heroine, who is the villain. Of course, in the middle of the episode also you might understand, but not completely. In the same pattern, when we suddenly see a person, we don't know what is behind. We would understand, but not truly and completely. It's a package. I can't suddenly grab something. It's an inclusiveness of everything together. It's a wholesome combo offer. Okay? So friendship, harmony, and inclusiveness. Next. So how many of you like Santa Claus here? Wow. Cute. See, only the kid here is raising the hand. No one else loves? No one else loves gifts? You don't like surprises? Or shy to express? Huh? You like, okay. So there should always be an that Entu child. Until and unless we become a child, we cannot enter the kingdom of God. This is another saying. So the joy, the excitement. Are we all really excited for everything we learn new? No. Sometimes situation teaches us. Sometimes we have to go through. We should do it. That time itself automatically the pressure steps in. We no more enjoy it. So, as we see on the screen, Santa Claus is like the bag with lot of gifts and he enjoys. He's always smiley, correct? So, that is from King Nicholas. He always has the habit of giving, generosity. So, that is an inspiration from that king and how it has been symbolically represented. Same like that, we should understand the power of giving. The more we give, the more we get. That's a universal law. When I am here standing and when I am sharing what I know, obviously I'll get much more wisdom in multiples. There is no any blockage. Many of you would have listened to Patriji. He says, don't wait till the end of your learning. If you know A, B, C, D, teach A, B, C, D. Do not wait until you learn Z. We have to keep giving. Generosity. With the generosity of lot of people, this pyramid valley has got created. So a huge round of applause for all the supporters, patrons and donors because of whom the fruits we are enjoying right now. 2 decades. Lot of people ask Patriji, are you crazy or what? You want to build such big pyramid. You don't have any money in your hand. How are you going to do it? Many people questioned him. He told, this is for the universal cause. So the universe would take care. People would step in with whom this has to go forward. Support in the form of monetary fund, support in the form of energies, support in the form of skill, support in the form of time. There are a lot of volunteers here who come and dedicate themselves, stay here and give their services at Pyramid Valley. One such beautiful example is Rabia madam. So she is a meditator, she is from Andhra Pradesh and she has come here to give her services in the pyramid. Whoever is here in the pyramid would see her regularly. She takes care of the people who go to King's Chamber. Nowadays, we haul them and we ask, are you really interested for meditation? Because when we ask them or when we mention that, the place called King's Chamber would be more better. That's a place for deep meditation. So inside the pyramid, the King's Chamber is at 1/3 height. That's the place where the maximum intensities of energies can be felt. So like that, a lot of people give their services. It is pure generosity. She can easily be in her hometown or native place and enjoy her life. What is making a person to come here? The wisdom, the satisfaction of the soul. Like that, thousands of volunteers are here who is running Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement. Next slide. Compassion. So just a while ago, we discussed about compassion, right? When we are with the people around in the same compassionate way, we also would get treated in the same way. The first time, hi, hello, we greet, we smile, that's good. Do we have the same sensation even the nth time we see them? No. So, compassion is more of kindness. We have to be kind and we have to be compassionate towards everything. So, I should be with gratitude for every moment I am here. So, thanks to this mic. Without this mic or speakers, you all can't listen to it. So, everything has a purpose. Am I right? Similarly, every being on this earth has the purpose. That's called the purpose of life. We will stand understanding about the purpose of life when we start going within. Same like a human being, every animal being as well has the purpose of life. For the sake of food, when the animal being or the bird being is cut, its life and its purpose is trimmed. So, where would the karma go? There's always, we are accountable for. We have the credit and the debit balance. So, we have a huge share if we take part in that bad karma. So, it's high time we understand that we should be more compassionate. We should become a vegetarian. Do we all mention Earth as Mother Earth? Yes. So, you all have siblings, right? Generally, the mother always takes care of every child in a lovable manner. You might have some kind of quarreling with your brother or sister, but being as a mother, she doesn't have any discrimination in taking care of all their children. Do all the mothers agree here? Right? Same way, the Mother Earth should take care about the plant kingdom and animal kingdom as well, along with the human kingdom. So when we so lovely call Mother Earth, it means every plant and the animal being are also brothers and sisters of us. Okay, next slide. Okay, so this is about determination. So let me ask you again. How many of you meditate every day without giving a pause? Every day. A handful. So I can 10 or 15% of the crowd. So there are some factors which would pull us back. We have to be in the determination to meditate every day. So I'll just read out the quote. Facing danger with the spirit of determination, for God gives us the spirit of power. For God has not given us a spirit of timidity, but of power and love and discipline. To easily understand is, we should have determination in everything we do. We do have the power within. We don't explore it. If we don't explore, there would come situations which will make you explore. So let's not go to the last stop. Prevention is always better than cure. In whatever the task we do, it is not only meditation. Whatever the task we do, we should be determined towards it. So it brings us a good discipline as well. It's the regularity and the strength and the power to achieve it. You know, there are people in PSS movement who meditate for hours and hours and hours together. Recently, when I listened to a pyramid master from Ballari, she sat in meditation for 72 hours. I asked, how can you do it? When that person can do, why can't everyone else do? She is not sudden angel with the wings dropped there from the heaven. She is also a normal human being like us. When she can do meditation, why can't we do? We do for 10 minutes, the hand is aching. You know, there are a lot of people who ask, Madam, can I change my leg while doing meditation? I get some pull in the leg after 20 minutes of meditation. So, when we keep doing it every day, the regularity helps us to go beyond. We go beneath the body level. We go beneath the mind level. So we shed everything because the priority of something else is more than this. So kindly, whoever didn't raise your hand, please meditate every day. So a cheer of applause, and let us give energy so that everyone can meditate every day. Can we cheer them up? And a lot of people, I have to do this, especially in the new year. Please don't ask me how it is about January 31st. So December onwards, till January 10th also, it will be like this. But later, gone. So let us invoke the power inside, understand the self, and meditate every day. Next slide. Faith. So we all know about this proverb. When we have faith, anything can happen. Even if you have faith just as the size of a mustard seed. How small is a mustard seed? Just like a dot. If you have faith even in the size of a mustard seed, you can move the mountains. We should have complete faith. See, today we planned the full moon in such a way that the global masters who are going to come and join us would be here for the program, And we designed it that way. But suddenly, when they started from Hyderabad, because of the climatic conditions, the flight got delayed. Should I miss my hope that, array, they can't come? What should I do? How will I manage? What has to be done? There's always a hope that before the program ends, they will be here. If I don't have that hope, if I don't have that faith, I cannot work positive towards it. So in the World Cup recent match, did you all see till the end of the match? Or you switched off in the between? Arey, I know the result. ये क्यों देखने का है? Did we watch to the end of the match? Did we all have hope and faith? Let us try, let us at least see. Sometimes, even though we know the result, we travel till that fag end. Never ever, never ever lose hope. If something is not working on our way, it means something else bigger is on the way. When something bigger is ready for you, how will you get the smaller? So if you want to say that smaller is enough for me, then the bigger will not come for you. Even as per Bhagavad Gita, we know the saying, whatever has happened is right. Whatever is happening is right. Whatever will happen is also right. What a beautiful understanding. When we get to know that, there is no suffering in the life at all. There is no problem in the life at all. So, never ever lose the hope. Can you all repeat with me? Never ever lose hope. Please remember that. Let that be about the self or about someone else, whatever it is. Never ever lose hope. Let's fight till the end. What would happen? There are only two things, head or tail, win or lose. There is nothing called a bad experience. Everything is a learning. If I feel today as a bad experience, then I cannot learn what has to be learned from today's experiment. So everything is a learning. Let me repeat again. Never ever lose hope. Okay? Next slide. Okay. Fearlessness. You know, this is a huge subject. We do have fear for many things. The list goes on. Fear of dark, fear of height, fear of many factors. So, being fearless is when we see everything from a bigger picture. If I have fear about tomorrow, or if I am fearful that what is going to happen in 2024, my astrologer told me that it is not good time for me. How am I going to cross it? Especially for my zodiac, it is very difficult. You know, before even January crosses, you will have all the suffering till the December and January itself. The power of mind is much more bigger. That's what we learned in determination. That's what we learned in faith. When these are there, automatically we'll become fearless. When a person asked Patriji, Sir, how to overcome fear? For example, if a person is having fear of stage fear, how to overcome that? Start speaking. I'm not well versed, but I got habituated by sharing my spiritual experiences, being with everyone, joy of togetherness. So when I have a kind of a sensation that the people here before me would judge the way I speak, I can't speak. If I don't have that harmony of togetherness with you people here, I can't speak. Which means I am not in the present moment. I am either dwelling in the past or dwelling in the future. 90% of the fear is only because of that. Psychosomatic. Array, what is going to happen tomorrow? How am I going to cross this? What would happen to my family or friends if this happens? How will they treat me? It's okay, don't bother about others. When we take a stand, firm stand, when we put one step forward, universe is ready to help. You know, in this PSS movement, 25,000 pyramids are there. We don't have any central fund. There's no centralization in PSS movement. This is a Hyderabad pyramid which is administered by a group of trust members. And here the Bangalore pyramid is being run by a board of members. Of course, the learnings, teaching, sharings will always be there. But the administration and the taking part is everything different. Patriji didn't have any fear that what would happen if a person goes beyond me. Will anyone overpower me? He didn't have that fear. So that is the reason this PSS movement got expanded. Otherwise, he would be in one place. There would be one small kutir. Everyone would go and meet him at that place. But that's not the style here. So you're all here from different places. When you like this concept, you can build your own pyramid. We're always ready to give the formula of how to build a pyramid. There's no dependency factor. There's always science. There's no fear. Will that pyramid be a competition for me? No. I would be, in fact, more happy that if the pyramid is getting ready, so more people can come for meditation. So we are growing more. So that's the sharing of joy. Being fearless in every aspect. In every aspect. A lot of physical fears, mental fears, a lot of things. So in every aspect, let's start facing it. Next slide. Forgiving. That's one of the greatest quality. To err is human. To forgive is divine. Correct? How many of you can forgive easily? How many of you can forgive anything? It is okay. Chalte. Small or big. Compared to Jesus Christ, our problem is nothing. So when he was crucified, he gave an open statement about forgiveness. People around me are not into that knowledge or not into that wisdom. They are ignorant. Please do forgive them. Those were the words, correct? When he was put on the cross. Even when he was in the last moments of life. So, when something is happening around us, please do take it as a learning. Don't judge. When the judgment comes, the necessity of forgiving will come. And please do not also feel that because I am forgiving, I am great. I am a step higher. In spite of him doing so many mistakes, I am a step higher. That's the reason I am forgiving him. No. That shouldn't come with a pride. That should come with joy, with open heart. So another added point here from Patriji's wisdom is, he goes a step further and says, better forget. So when we forgive, what happens? It is still somewhere here in the catch memory. It's not control alt delete, it's only delete. So when we forget, then there's nothing in the recycle bin as well. It's completely deleted. It's okay, forget. You'll become more lighter. I think many of you would have tried. But sometimes in small, small things, it is easy to forgive, not in the big things, ma'am. That's easy for you to stand on the stage and say. If you step into my shoes and if you see, then you will know the difficulty. So, everything has a perception. When we see from the 360 degrees, we all see the movie, right? There would be in such a scenes that hero is going like this, heroine will come that way. Their part of perception is different. Her part of perception is different. But the director knows about both the situations. Like that, we should step a further and see the whole 360 degree. When we understand the whole 360 degree, then there's no judgment. That's like overview. The frog in the well thinks that that is the whole world. It can't think beyond that. When that frog is taken out of the well, that's not easy for it to adapt. We might think that that is freedom from the well. But for that frog, it is fear. So let us understand. Are we in the container? Are we in the boundary? Let's try to break the pattern and come out of it. Next slide. Content. Feel happy and feel satisfied with what we have. So Patriji's guru, he is Sadananda Yogiji, who was at Kurnool. With his greater bondage for about 2.5 years, Patriji learned many things. He always used to tell a statement: when something is coming, don't stop it. When something is going away from you, don't stop it as well. When something has come and again gone back and again coming back to you, even then don't stop it. Don't be joyful that it is coming to you, and don't feel sad that it is going away from you. This is one of the great teaching given by Sadananda Yogi ji. If something is coming to you, then it is meant for you. Accept it. Acceptance is a greatest learning. If I resist that I can't do this today, then I can't learn. If I resist what is coming to me, I can't grow. The more we resist, the more we persist. When you keep away, it will get big and turn back to us. So start accepting every small thing. Start accepting every situation. That's what Patriji told. Accept. Accept death. That was one of his last statements. He openly told, what is death? Just moving from this world, going to another world. It's like changing the garment. Today I'm wearing this dress. Tomorrow I'll wear something else. Same like that, the soul is today in this human form. The phenomenon called death happens in such a way that it will take another form and come back. What is there to sit and weep for that? So when we have that bigger picture, when we understand the soul knowledge, when we have the experience of the spirit, we don't keep clinging to that attachments. Of course, the life what we spend with them, the memories will always be there to cherish. But don't go into depression. I meet a lot of people who come here and share that I have undergone these circumstances. How should we overcome that? I have a person like my child who is into youth. I lost my child. After that, 6 years, I was completely bedridden. I don't know how life was. So, when a person recently shared that incident with me, when she started doing meditation, she started understanding what life is, what death is. You know, when we understand the life after death, the life before death, which is now, can be lived in a beautiful way. The after effects also to be understood. When what is beyond is understood, what is in the hand will have content. Otherwise, we keep on going to different places. Array, my life is like that. See how that person is living. Why am I not happy like him or her? No comparison. We are designed our life in this way, so we should be content with whatever we are. So that's another beautiful learning from Christ. Next slide. Optimistic. I guess in all these qualities, whatever we have been discussing, we could have got these points. Being positive, hope, optimistic towards whatever the work we do. When we start any new business or when we take a new home, do we have the positive hope? When we buy a new car, Do we have a fear that what happens if I face an accident? Will the thought work when we buy a new car? So, being optimistic towards everything. There are 4 different thought patterns: disastrous thoughts, negative thoughts, positive thoughts, and miraculous thoughts. So, we have to keep fluctuating from one to the other, to the other, and the other. Disastrous to negative, negative to positive, and positive to miraculous thinking. Next slide. Virtuous. So, having all these qualities, having all the virtues, doing our dharma, swadharma and paradharma both. We're always busy living the life for everyone else other than ourselves. When someone says, "Arey, I don't have time for meditation," I feel so funny. I may not laugh at their face, but I still feel funny. If you can't take time of half an hour or 1 hour of your own life for your own growth, then why are we living the life? When we understand that 1 hour of meditation is going to bring us joy, that 1 hour of meditation is going to bring us so much of optimistic things, when that 1 hour of meditation helps us to become more efficient in the rest of the 23 hours, then what is the problem of meditating? In fact, we become more efficient because we give sufficient rest to the body and the mind. So it will obviously work better. So take time and meditate every day. No holiday for meditation. No Christmas holidays. No Diwali holidays. Okay. Next slide. Yes, so that's towards the end of it. Just to sum up, friendship, harmony, inclusiveness, faith, fearlessness, judge ye not, virtuous, optimistic, compassion. So these are the few things what we have learned today. Most of you would know everything, but there's always gap between the cup and the lip. So it is just to remind us once again to live in such a way. Agreed? So shall we all get into meditation? Ready for meditation? Okay. So thank you all for being here today. Now it's 9:40. Till 11 o'clock, we're all going to meditate. At least 1.5 hours. Let us be in silence. Only if you're really not able to, or if you're undergone some physical ailments, keep the leg on the chair opposite to you. We are here purely for meditation. So let us sit for meditation. So let us all get into meditation, dear friends. Sit straight. Be comfortable. If you're sitting on the floor chairs, please do not bend backward. The chair is merely only for the support, not for luxury. If you're sitting on the chairs, please cross your feet. Remove your specs. Close your eyes and observe the breath. Observe a normal, natural breathing process. So for the next 1.5 hours, we're all going to meditate. Put your hands together, clasp your hands and fingers into the other. ಕಾಲೆರಡನ್ನು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಕೈಗಳು ಒಂದರೊಳಗೆ ಒಂದು ಜೋಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಕಣ್ಣೆರಡನ್ನು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಉಸಿರಾಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನ. ಸಹಜವಾದ ಸರಳವಾದಂಥ ಉಸಿರಾಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನ ಕೊಡೋಣ. We'll play music with the help of melodious music. Let us all go into the meditative state. दोनों पैरों को क्रॉस कीजिए. हाथों में हाथ, उंगली में उंगली. आंख बंद करके अपनी सांसों को ध्यान दीजिए. No need to chant any mantra, nor visualize any God form. Only the breath. Be with your normal and natural breath, dear friends. If you get any thought, cut away your thought and keep observing the breath. With the help of music, we are meditating on a full moon inside the pyramid. Group meditation. Be with your breath. No thoughts whatsoever. No past, no future. Let us be in this present moment. This golden present moment. ವರ್ತಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋಣ. Meditation means silencing of the mind. Let us switch off our mind. No thoughts about anything. Put all your work aside. Forget your deadlines. Keep everything away for a while and let us all meditate. Just 1 more hour to go. Let us all be in meditation. Keep observing the breath. ಹಾಯಾಗಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋಣ ಮಿತ್ರರೇ. 1 ಗಂಟೆ ಕಾಲ ధ్యాన, ఎటువంటి ఆలోచనలు లేకుండా ధ్యాన స్థితిలో ఉందాం. మరొక 60 నిమిషాల పాటు ధ్యానం. శ్వాస మీద ధ్యాస, ಉಸಿರಾಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನ. अपनी सांसों को ध्यान दीजिए. ना ही कोई सोच, ना ही कोई विचार. ಯಾವ ಮಂತ್ರನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾಮಸ್ಮರಣೆನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಉಸಿರಾಟದ ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದಾಗೋಣ. 30 minutes to go. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Please don't open your eyes. Let us all be with the breath. Another half an hour of meditation.
Thank you.
Final 1 minute. We're all in meditative state. Last 1 minute of meditation. Last 30 seconds. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. You may keep both the hands on the eyes for 5 seconds. ಕೈ ಎರಡನ್ನ ಕಣ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು 5 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಣ್ಣು ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಕಣ್ಣು ಬಿಡಬಹುದು. You may gently open your eyes. Thank you all for meditating together. A huge round of applause for meditation. Please switch on the lights. I request everyone to come and sit forward. Whoever is in the King's Chamber can also join us here. So our global masters, Jennifer Hill and Amy, are here with us. Let us welcome them. They are here with us tonight on this Christmas Eve to be in meditation and to share your spiritual wisdom. A very warm welcome on behalf of everyone. ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಹೊಡಿಯೋಣ ರೀ. Please come and sit forward. Let us begin with the session now. ಸೊ ಅವರು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಮಧ್ಯ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇರೋದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಅವರ ಇಬ್ಬರ ಒಂದು ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪ್ರಯಾಣದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಈಗರ್ ಟು ನೋ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಜರ್ನಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ for every one of us. Yes, yes.
Good evening and a very Merry Christmas to those of you who are with us here and those of you who are streaming online. It is my privilege and honor to have traveled around the world with this beautiful little soul spirit, Amy Levin, who is a dear friend. And when my husband said he couldn't join me for this trip, Amy said, "Oh, pick me, I'll go." So it's just a delight. When you're in this work and you do the work, you meditate, you reflect, you look at how could we have lived today better? How might I have caused somebody else pain? It just makes everything easy and effortless. And I am so grateful, Amy and I have spent a lot of the trip talking about this, that as we elevate our frequency, so too does the frequency of the people around us elevate. Want to share a little bit? Yes. I don't know how often you want to translate.
Yes. Can you speak a bit slow so
okay.
that it's easy
How many people in the room speak English? Just so I'm clear. Okay, handful of people. Okay, handful. So some of you heard that. I just feel bad. Poor Shalini here. I just spoke so quickly. I did it so well when we were at the other one, but forgive me, I've been up almost 24 hours, so I'm a little bit out of it right now. What I was sharing is that our vibration and our frequency matters.
ಸೊ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆ ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಆ ಎರಡೂ ತುಂಬ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
And as we elevate our vibration, so too does the vibration and the frequency of those around us elevate, as many people such as David Hawkins teach, Brian Weiss, many wonderful masters from around the world. You start to notice that miraculous, amazing beings show up in your life wherever you go.
ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಗುರುಗಳು, ಡೇವಿಡ್ ಹಾಕಿನ್ಸ್ ಅವರಾಗಲಿ, ಬ್ರಯಾನ್ ವೇಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಹೇಳೋದೊಂದೇ, ನಾವು ಒಂದಾಗಿ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಇರೋ ಆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ, ಆ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬೆಳಿತೀವಿ.
And I know a thing or two about energy. How many of us have ever maybe been a jerk to somebody by accident?
How many of us
have been a jerk? Like hurt somebody's feelings, let's call it. Does it not translate?
Yes. It's a bit difficult to translate.
Okay, let me try and figure this out. How can I say that I am a recovering jerk? How would that translate in Indian or in the language? Mean person, meanie pants. There's
because even I'm habituated with English more than with this, so the same exact
So
translation.
If you're somebody who's hurtful to others, who puts other people down, what do you call that in Hindi or in the native language here?
So here, this is Karnataka and the native language is Kannada. So you mean to say the people who put us down?
The people who are jerks, they're meanie pants.
Ah, now I get it. Yes.
Sorry.
So with the action, I'm able to get you.
Yeah, got You get it now?
ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತಿರೋರು ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಜನ, ಅವರಿಂದ ನಾವು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟಾಗೆ ತುಂಬ ನಮ್ಮನೆ ಕ್ರಿಟಿಸೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಆಗಲಿ, ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಕೊಡೋದಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಇರೋರು ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ.
So I share that because I was that person. I was a But the reason I was that way was because I was that way to myself. So the voice inside my head, you suck, you're not lovable, you're not good enough, that was what I had heard from early childhood. And so then that's what I did to everyone around me. And thank God for my spiritual journey that's helped me to learn how to spend time meditating, praying, reflecting, to cultivate the light and not the dark.
ಸೊ ನಾನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಆ ಥರನೇ ಇದ್ದೆ. ನನಗೆ ನಾನೇ ಕಷ್ಟ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ, ನನಗೆ ನಾನೇ ಒಂಥರ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ನನಗೆ ನಾನೇ ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲದೆ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನದಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಆ ಕಷ್ಟ ನಾನೇ ಕೊಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಆಚೆ ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕತೆ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಒಂದು ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
It's been a long and challenging journey for many of us, I'm sure. It's not easy sometimes to be awake at 11:30 in the evening and meditating, time away from our families. But you know what? When we spend this time in meditation, we get to be better human beings, better parents, better friends, better lovers, spouses, better bosses and colleagues when we take the time to do this work.
ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿದೀವಂದರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇರೋ ವಿಷಯ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಎಂಥ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ? ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಗಂಡ ಥರ, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಥರ, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಿತ್ರರ ಥರ, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆ ಥರ, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬಾಸ್ ಥರ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲವಾಗಿ ಇರೋಕ್ಕೂ ನಮಗೆ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಧ್ಯಾನಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಇವತ್ತು.
Thank you. I'm going to share a story with you that somebody once shared with me. I was sitting like you in an audience with a big room filled with thousands of people, and somebody once shared this story.
ಸೊ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಕಥೆನ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಸೆಷನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಥರ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಕಥೆನ ಕೇಳಿದಾರಂತೆ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಇವಾಗ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
About 300 years ago in Eastern Europe, probably not far from where we are now, there were 3 wise sages, and their only job was to travel the world looking high and far for the deepest wisdom that they could find.
ಒಂದು 300 ವರ್ಷ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಒಂದು 3 ಋಷಿಗಳು ಇಡೀ ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಿರುಗಬೇಕು, ಜ್ಞಾನನ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಓಡಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಂತ.
And one day they came upon this village, and in the village there was a tavern, and this was the town tavern, so it's where people often ate their meals, and there was a man just sitting there eating his afternoon stew. But you see, there was something very different about this man that the gurus immediately recognized.
ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಇದ್ರಂತ, ಅವರೇನೋ ಒಂದು ತಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ವಿಷ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯಿತು. ಅದು ಏನು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಅವರ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು.
You know what it was? He was glowing. He had a little bit of light emanating, coming off of him.
ಅವರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕಾಶ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಬೆಳಕು ಅವರಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು.
So the sages, the gurus run up to him and they say, "Sir, beg your pardon. How are you glowing? What is so special about you? We are collecting the wisdom for the world and we must know what makes you so special."
ಸೊ ಅವರು ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಪ್ರಕಾಶವಾಗಿ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಅವರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ, ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಪ್ರಕಾಶವಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಬೆಳಕಿದೆ, ನಾವು ಇಡೀ ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ತಿರುಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಎಲ್ಲನ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರದಿಂದ ಏನು ಕಲಿಬೇಕು, ನೀವು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅವರು ತುಂಬ ಆತೃತವಾಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವರ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು.
And you see, this man was a very humble man. So he looks down, he says, "Oh, no, you have the wrong person. I am not special. There's nothing special about me. I'm so sorry, you are mistaken."
ಸೊ ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಂಬಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರಂದ್ರೆ, ಇದು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಬೇಕಂತಿರೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗೇ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀವು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಂತ.
Now the sages are surprised because that's their job, is to look, these gurus search far and wide for the wisest, most illuminated, enlightened people. But they said, "Okay, I guess there's nothing special, but they're in the village for another day."
ಅವರೆಷ್ಟು ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೂ ಸಹಿತ, ಆಯ್ತು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಇರೋಣ, ಅವರ ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅವರು ಏನು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂತ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತನ ಅವರು 3 ಜನನು ಅವರು ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿನ ಇದ್ರಂತ.
And the next day, they're walking past the same tavern, but this time, even more light is coming off of this man, and they are rapt with attention. They must know, why is he glowing brighter than the rest of us?
ಮತ್ತೆ ಪುನಃ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದಿನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೇನು ಸಹಿತ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಲಿ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕಾಶವಾಗಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಏನು, ಅದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಆ ಥರ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರು ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ರು.
So again they approach the man and they say, "Sir, please share with us. Was there anything at all that you thought of that maybe you didn't think of yesterday that you do that the rest of us don't do?"
ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ, ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀವೇನಂತೂ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಇವತ್ತೇನಾದರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಂತ.
And the man thinks and he says, "Well, I try to be a good father, I try to be a good husband, a good friend, but doesn't everybody do that?"
ಅವರೇನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಂತ, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ತಂದೆಯಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಗಂಡನ ಥರ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತನ ಥರ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ತಾನೇ.
And so he says, I'm sorry to disappoint you, gentlemen, but I wish you a safe journey. I'm not the man you seek. Safe travels.
ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು, ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಸತ್ಯ.
So it's now the final day. The sages are leaving this village, and they may never again return to this particular village.
ಸೊ ಆಯಿತು, ಇನ್ನೇ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ಲೇಸಿಗೆ ಹೊರಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಕೊನೆಯಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನೇನಿದೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಒಂದು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಇದೇ ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನೇನಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ ಅಂತ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು.
And of course, as they're leaving the village, what is there but the tavern? Yet this time, sitting right by the window, is this man, and this is before the time of flashlights or illumination or electricity, and the light is just coming out the window, and the sages must stop one final time to see if they can find the secret to this man's enlightenment.
ಆ ಒಂದು ಮುನಿ ಇರೋ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಇವರು ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಆ ಒಂದು ಜನ್ನಲಿಂದ ಬೆಳಕು ಇನ್ನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಆಯಿತು, ನಾವು ಹೇಗೂ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಕೊನೆಯಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸತೆ ಪುನಃ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಆ ಥರ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರಂತ.
So on this final time, they approach the gentleman and they say, please, is there anything else you may have thought of that we haven't thought of? And the man replies, no, I've thought of everything. I believe in God, I pray. Is that it?
ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಸತೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ, ನಮಗೇನಾದರೂ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೇನಾದ್ರು ಅನಿಸುತ್ತಾ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೇನಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತೆ ಕೊನೆಯಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸತೆ ಅಂತಲೂ ಕೇಳೋದಂತ. ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ದೇವರ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇದೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ ಅಂತಲೂ ಕೇಳಿದಂತ.
But alas, that wasn't it either. So as the sages finally give up and they're about to leave the tavern and this village,
ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಿಂದ ಅವರು 3 ಜನನು ಆ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರಾಮದಿಂದ ಹೊರಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ತಗೋಬಿಟ್ರು.
The man lifts his finger and says, well, and the sages run back wrapped with attention. And they're like, yes, what is it?
ಸೊ ಅವರು ಹೇಗೂ ಕೊನೆ ಓಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು 1 ನಿಮಿಷ ಅಂತ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರಂತ.
You see, he shared, there's only one thing I do that maybe not everyone else does.
ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟು ಸತೆ ನೀವು ಕೇಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಒಂದೇ ವಿಷಯ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಮಾಮೂಲಿಯಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಾಡಲ್ವೇನೋ, ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದೇನಂದರೆ,
he said, every night before I go to bed, I say, Buddha.
ಸೊ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಮಲ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ,
if you know that tomorrow I will wake up and I will reveal the light that you intend me to reveal, please wake me.
ಅವರು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನನೂ ಮಲ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ, ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾಳೆ ಎದ್ದೊಳುವಾಗ ಇದೇ ಥರ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕಾಶ ಆಗಲಿ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ಣಯ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೋಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಂತ.
However, if you know that when I wake up tomorrow, I will not reveal the light you intend me to reveal, then please don't wake me.
ನೀವು ನಾಳೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಎಬ್ಬಿಸುವಾಗ ಈ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ ಯಾವುದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಏನಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ದ್ರೇನೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಹಂಗಿರೋ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಎಬ್ಬಿಸೋದೇ ಬೇಡ.
Since I heard this 5 years ago, I've only personally had the courage to say this less than 100 times.
ಸುಮಾರೊಂದು 5 ವರ್ಷ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಥೆನ ಅವರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಂತ. ಈ ಒಂದು 5 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರೊಂದು 100 ಸತೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಥೆನ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಹತ್ರ ನಾನು ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು.
Though I will tell you that every time I've said it, I am willing to let go, and I give the deepest thanks for every miracle, every hardship, every person, every pain, every moment of joy and bliss. And I surrender. And then I reveal more light because I am here today. And I reveal light that I would have never revealed because you're looking for opportunities to reveal light, which most of us miss every day.
ಯಾವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ನಾಳೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇರಲ್ಲ, ನಾಳೆ ಇರಲ್ವೇನೋ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಆಲೋಚನೆಯಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬದುಕ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಏನೇನೆಲ್ಲ ಜೀವಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನೋ, ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವಿಂದ ನಾನು ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೀನೋ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಆ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆ ಭಾವನೆಯಿಂದ ನಾನು ಜೀವಿಸ್ತೀನಿ.
So I'll leave you with this. When I discovered many years ago that I was a mean, cranky pants and not a nice person at all, I could destroy people with my words and my thoughts and my actions. And now, with the power of meditation, with the spiritual journey I've been on, I know that I can build and create worlds for people by seeing the light in them and seeing the light in myself. And that is my wish for every one of you.
ಯಾವಾಗ ಇಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ನನಗೆ ನಾನೇ ಒಂದು ಕಷ್ಟನ ಕೊಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನೋ, ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾನು ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿ ಜೀವಿಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನೋ, ಯಾವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಪರಿಚಯ ಆಯಿತು ಆವಾಗಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆವತ್ತಿಂದ ನಾನು ಜೀವಿಸೋ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Thank you, everyone. I'll hand it over to Amy. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Jennifer.
You did a great job translating. Sorry, I was a bit quick there. It took my brain a moment.
Is over to Amy.
Sit down.
Yes, please.
Please. It's late. We're going to have a seat. I first want to say Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Because this moment matters. And this moment matters.
ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಮಸ್ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ಈ ಒಂದು ತಕ್ಷಣ, ಈ ಒಂದು ವರ್ತಮಾನ ತುಂಬ ತುಂಬ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಈ ಒಂದು ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಮುಖ್ಯ.
And once again, this moment matters.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಈ ಕ್ಷಣ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣ, ಈ ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಖ್ಯ.
I spent a great deal of my life living up here. The thoughts of the past, the thoughts of the future, very few thoughts of now, because that's too painful or uncomfortable. And when I began meditation, for me, I think I was blessed that in my first time in meditation, there was an instant opening.
ನನಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳ ತುಂಬಿತ್ತು. ಒಂದು, ನಾನು ಕಳೆದ ಕಾಲ ಮುಗ್ದಿರೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚಿಂತನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗ್ಬೋದು, ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅದರಲ್ಲೇ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನ ಕಳೆದೋಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾನು ಧ್ಯಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನೋ ವರ್ತಮಾನದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೆ, ವರ್ತಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಒಂದು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಬಂತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಶುರುವಾಯಿತು. ಅವರು ಮೊಟ್ಟಮೊದಲನೇವರೆಗೆ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಇವಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
And quickly realized that these thoughts up in my head meant nothing.
ನನ್ನ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ವೃದ್ಧವೇ, ಯಾವುದು ಅದು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಇಲ್ದಿರೋದು ಅಂತ ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯಿತು.
They had been noisy for so long I had missed life.
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಸುಲಭ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಅದು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅಷ್ಟಿಗೆ ಜೀವನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಳೆದೋಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು.
And possibly one of the most important gifts that we have been given in life, which is called the peace beyond all understanding.
ನಮಗೆ ಅತಿ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕೊಡುಗೆ ಏನಂದರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶಾಂತತೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಇರಲಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಹಿಂದುಗಡೆ ಇರೋದು ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶಾಂತತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕೊಡುಗೆ.
So what happens when you stop following the thoughts? What happens when you don't pick up that hitchhiker that's sitting on the side of the road?
ನಮ್ಮ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಮ್ಮ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳ ಪ್ರಭಾವ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ?
A world opens up that has always been here waiting for you to live your best life for yourself and for the world.
ಅತಿ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನನ ಜೀವಿಸಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ, ಜೀವಿಸಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಕ್ಷಣಗಳು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
Since it is Christmas, I will say a couple words that Jesus said. Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is within. It is not without. The kingdom of heaven is within, and it is also not in the mind."
ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಮಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಜೀಸಸ್ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ಟ್ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕತ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆಗೆ ಒಳಗ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಪತ್ರಿ ಸರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ದ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೆವೆನ್ ಇಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ ಅಸ್. ಆ ಒಂದು ದೇವರ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಆಚೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮೊಳಗೇನೆ ಇದೆ. ನಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು ಸಹಿತ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ಇದೆ.
The mind and our thoughts loves to define it, to tell stories about it, but it can only give us pointers because it is not it. It is something non-conceptual, and that's very hard for our logical minds to understand.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಥರ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ರೂಪಕಲ್ಪನವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಅನ್ಕೋಬೋದೇ ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಬಟ್ ನಿಜವಾಗದು ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಸಹಿತ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ.
So meditation provides a space. It's almost if you have children and they're younger and they're having a temper tantrum, like this meanie over here. When you get involved with a child that is having a temper tantrum, and I know because I have a handful of them, it does not calm down, it gets worse.
ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿರುವಾಗ ಹಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಸೊ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇರುವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ದಾಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೇಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ಆಗಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಾಗಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಪ್ರಭಾವತೆಗಳು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
And when a child's having a temper tantrum, if you just let them be, even give them love, they instantly calm down.
ಹೇಗೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅಷ್ಟು ಆಟ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಚ್ಛತವಾಗಿ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೇಮ ತತ್ವದಿಂದ ಅವರನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡಿಸ್ತೀವೋ ಹಂಗಿಂದ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ.
And when the child is screaming and crying, it is hard to find the light because it is so noisy. And that's what happens up here. The light is always there, but it's like it got dim because it's so noisy, and the attention can only go towards the child. And in this case, the child up here screaming.
ಯಾವಾಗ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುವಾಗ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡೋದನ್ನು ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಅಷ್ಟು ಹಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುವಾಗ ನಾವು ಏನೇ ಮಾತಾಡಲಿ ಅವರ ಒಳಗೆ ಅದು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ಥರನೇ ನಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಮೈಂಡ್, ಮನಸ್ಸು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಹಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಆವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿ ಅದರ ಜೊತೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕಚಡ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನಾಯ್ಸ್, ಒಂದು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಬೆಳಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಬೆಳಕು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಬೆಳಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಹಠ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿ ಆ ಬೆಳಕನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
The child screaming is like our five senses. It's like the outside world. There's so much noise, horns, cars, people, talking, emotions. It's so noisy. And we're like the parent that has to do something to fix it and can't not get involved.
ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಒಂದು ಸೌಂಡುಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾವಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಗಾಡಿ ಶಬ್ದ ಆಗಲಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತಿರೋ ಮನುಷ್ಯಗಳು ಮಾತಾಡೋದಾಗಲಿ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸೌಂಡುಗಳು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾಗಿ ಇರುವಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರನೇ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಮಖ ಹಠ ಹಿಡಿತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡಿಸೋದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟನೇ. ಆದರೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ವ, ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಸಹಿತ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
And all we want is the child to stop screaming, crying, being upset, and we start doing anything we can to get them to calm down. Planning, working harder, getting more upset, more stressed, anything to get the child to just be quiet so that we can be okay.
ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಬಿಡಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ನಾವು, ಆಯ್ತು ಏನೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಹೋಗಲಿ ಅಂತ. ಅದನ್ನು ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅದರ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅದರ ಜೊತೆ ನಾವು ಸಹಿತ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತಿದೆ.
All our power, all of our divine power that was given to us, this beautiful gift of life, and the life we experience outside of us, that power is given away just given away to the thoughts, to the emotions, like it's the screaming child that you don't know what to do because you don't know how to fix it.
ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ, ಒಂದು ಜೀವನ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಒಂದು ಕೊಡುಗೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಒಂದು ಮಗುನ ನಾವು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವೋ, ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ದೈವತ್ವನ, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿನ ಹಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನದಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿನೆಲ್ಲ ಆ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ವೃಧಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
And as we sit in stillness and meditation, and even just focus on our breath, all of that noise calms down. But it sometimes takes a little time and patience and love and understanding for yourself to know how conditioned we've been to listen to the screaming child or the screaming voice, for it to get quieter and quieter and quieter.
ಈಗ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಉಸಿರಾಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವೋ, ಆ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳನ್ನೋದು ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ 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 ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಈ ಒಂದು ಧ್ಯಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಉಸಿರಾಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಅಳ್ತಿರೋ ಮಗುನ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವೋ, ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಹಿತ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಉಸಿರಾಟದ ಜೊತೆ ಇರುವಾಗ ಅದು ನಡೀತಿರುತ್ತೆ.
And it often then becomes so quiet. It's more like our heart beating. We don't notice it, but it's beating. Thoughts are coming in, but we don't give them the attention or the power to bring us up or bring us down. There is a true peace that lies beyond all of the noise.
ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಸೌಂಡು, ಒಂದು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಹಿಂದುಗಡೆನೂ ಒಂದು ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ, ಒಂದು ಖುಷಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಂಡಿಡಿಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಆ ಒಂದು ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ದೈವತ್ವನ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಶಕ್ತಿನ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವೃಧಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳನ್ನ ತೆಗೆದುಹಾಕಿದರೆ ನಾವು ಆ ಒಂದು ದೈವತ್ವನ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೋದು. ಆ ಒಂದು ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಯಾಗಿರೋ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನಗೆ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೋದು, ಹಾಗೆ ಜೀವಿಸ್ಬೋದು.
As that noise gets quieter and quieter, we start to live for the first time. To really live life to what we could call the fullest. Because our power comes back to us, and we become the lighthouse for others and ourselves.
ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಆ ಒಂದು ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಆಚೆ ಬಂದು ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನನ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಜೀವಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವೋ, ಆವಾಗ ಆ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮ್ಮೊಳಗೇನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಶಕ್ತಿನ ವೃಧಾ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ನಾವು. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಲೈಟ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಬೆಳಕು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೋ ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಾವೂ ಒಂದು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ.
A lighthouse burns bright. It guides others. It weathers the sun, the rain, the wind, and the storm, and it doesn't move. no matter what is happening on the outside, the lighthouse guides. And that's who we are, and that's what we come back to as we learn this practice, as we learn to be the meditation and not just something we do.
ಒಂದು ಲೈಟ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಬೆಳಕು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೋ, ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಒಂದು ವಾತಾವರಣ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಆಚೆ ಕಡೆ ಬೆಳಕಾಗಲಿ ಮಳೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇರಲಿ, ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸ್ಟಡಿಯಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಬೆಳಕು ಕೊಡ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೇನೆ ನಾವು.
Then we know what we are seeing is no longer separate from us. There is a knowing that it is all us and a divine experience. But because it is a play, and a beautiful play it is, we can stand strong and enjoy all the weather that we seem to encounter and that others seem to go through.
ಯಾವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವೋ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಭೇದ ಭಾವನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಿರಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದೇ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಆತ್ಮಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದೇ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸತ್ಯನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮಾಯೆ ಲೀಲೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿನ ನಾವು ಈ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ.
So people often ask, so what happens if you stop thinking so much?
ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀನು ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
The thoughts that arise come from wisdom, and those are the ones that you follow. There aren't so many questions of should I go right or should I go left. There is a knowing that you have chose the course, and that is where you are going. Because the God is no longer without you, it is within, and it's always been there.
ಈಗ ಅಂಥ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳು ಸಹಿತ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಗೈಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋ ಥರನೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವೊಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಿಷಯಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳಿರಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಆಚೆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾ, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾ, ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳು ನನಗೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಇರೋ ಆ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಆ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಜ್ಞಾನಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ನನ್ನ ಒಳಗೆಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಗೈಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಜ್ಞಾನ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆಚೆ ಕಡೆ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಒಳಗೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
And a thought may arise such as, it'd be really fun to go on a really cool trip with a friend. And a couple hours later, they call and say, hey, would you like to go?
ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳು ಮಾಡಲಿ, ನಮಗೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಸಹಿತ ಹಾಗೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ಸಹಿತ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಅವರು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಹೇ ಏನು ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಹೋಗೋಣವಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
Jesus said when you pray as if it is here, and he's not the only one. Most masters teach it this way. So to pray isn't to ask, it's to live as if. So make life your prayer. Every day make life your prayer.
ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಕೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ, ಏನೋ ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಜೀವಿಸೋ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನನೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ನಾವೊಂದು ಜೀವಿಸೋದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಥರ ಇರಬೇಕು.
And if the thoughts come in and you don't feel like life is the prayer, meditation has helped you to pause and choose again. Because this moment matters, and it is always the new jumping point. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, not anything you've done in the past, anything you'll do in the future.
ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋ ಒಂದು ಆಲೋಚನೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಥರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಎಲ್ಲಾವುದು ನಮಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣ ವರ್ತಮಾನ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ನಿನ್ನೆದು ನಾಳೆದಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ನನ್ನ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣ.
So on this Christmas day, now Christmas Day Eve, and now the next day, always remember this life you've been gifted. We all have that first breath until the last breath. This moment matters. It is your prayer. You get to say the prayer however you would like. Enjoy it. May you be blessed with gratitude in your heart, vision to see the light, love to share with the world, the eyes of a child to see the perfection and innocence in all. And most of all, especially on Christmas, joy.
ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಮಸ್ ದಿನದಿಂದ ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಜ್ಞಾಪಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನ ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದು ಕೊಡುಗೆ. ನನ್ನ ಮೊದಲು ಉಸಿರಿಂದ ಕೊನೆ ಉಸಿರು ತನಕ ಈ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಜೀವಿಸೋ ಈ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನ ಅನ್ನೋದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕೊಡುಗೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣ, ಈ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬ 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 ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ, ಯಾವ ಕೋಣೆಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಒಂದು ತಕ್ಷಣನ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ.
Thank you.
ಸೊ ಈ ಇಡೀ ಒಂದು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಜೀವನನ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆ ಭಾವನೆಯಿಂದ ಇರೋಣ ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರೂ ಒಂದು ಕತೆ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿ ಆಗಲಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನದಿಂದ ಆಗಲಿ ಸಖತ್ತಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಯನ್ನು ತಲುಪಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. So thank you to you both.
That's okay. Thank you so much.
So we are glad Christmas and the full moon together, and we are having masters from overseas here with us at Pyramid Valley International, and meditate along with everyone and share your wisdom with everyone here.
Yes. Thank you, Pari, Partridge. Thank Patrick G, thank you.
And thank you to all the volunteers around the world who make this happen.
Yes.
So thank you.
I don't know what time it is other places, and I know it's late, but we just got here this evening, and we are blown away. We are truly blown away. It's like paradise. And this pyramid, I was a little tired because we have been staying up very late in Hyderabad. It's a wonderful place. And I walked in here. Yes, the energy, an instant lift. An instant lift. Now, behind all lifts, still peace. That's all good.
ಸೊ
thank you.
ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುವಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋಣ ಅಂತ ಆಚೆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು 5 ಗಂಟೆಯಿಂದ ಇದ್ದು ಅವರು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲೇ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ವಿಮಾನ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗೋದಾಗಲಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೇನು ಸಹಿತ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರ ಜ್ಞಾನನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಸಹಿತ ಬಂದರು. ಅವರೊಳಗೆ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಒಂದು ನಾನು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ತುಂಬ ಟಯರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗಾಗಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಆಯಿತು, ನೀವು ಬರೋದೇ ಖುಷಿ, ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಒಳಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಬಂದೆ. ಅವರು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿರೋ ಮಾತು ಸಹಿತ 2-3 ನಿಮಿಷನೂ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ. ಒಳಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಹತ್ರ ಬರೋ 1-2 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹೆಂಗಾಯಿತೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವಂತ, ನನಗೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ರೀಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಥರ ಆ ಒಂದು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ತುಂಬಿದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಪಿರಮಿಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿರೋ ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಆ ಒಂದು ಎನರ್ಜಿನ ಅವರು ಫೀಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರಂತ.
So as you're making your prayer list for the people who have not been here, put that on your prayer list to come.
So there are a lot of people who come here regularly, take part in full moon meditations and the mega events as well. So just like how you have in Hyderabad, there's a mega annual event which happens in the month of May. That's called Buddha Purnima, which is the full moon, the day which was born, the Buddha, Lord Buddha was born. So that is the main annual event here in the campus. So in that time, the whole pyramid is full, overwhelming.
So if we've been here on Christmas Eve for Jesus' birth, we need to come back in May for Buddha's birth.
Wow. That's wonderful.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ, ಪಂಕಜ್ ಹೇ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಫೋಟೋ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣವಾ? ಬನ್ನಿ. So let's take a group photo with everyone. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರಿ ಫೋಟೋ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Please be seated. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವರು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಮುಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಫೋಟೋ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬರಬೇಕು. Come here, please. No, you sit right there. Yep. पंकज पूरा आ रहे हैं. हरी ओ म्यूजिक डाउनलोड करके प्ले करो. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತು ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇವತ್ತು ಹುಣ್ಣಿಮೆ ಧ್ಯಾನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಮಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಯು ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್, ವಿ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಯು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಟು ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಡಿನಾ? Team, can you play the music?
Should I get a reputation for being a dancer?
Oh.
That was not in my key. That was high.
I thought you
But we
would
were lower,
you
we
would
were
miss
going-
that. So that was the reason I want to fulfill your day with the jingle bell.
Thank you.
We were doing it much lower. Jingle bell, jingle all the way.
That was so thoughtful.
Can you please increase the volume? Some other music?
Anyone know this song? We're home. We can dance. It's I don't know this song, should I? Well, we're gonna dance anyway. Okay. We'll join a circle. We can join a circle of Christmas. I don't know that song. That's my Christmas song.
Ho, 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 says the big Santa Claus. Ho, 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 big belly all. Ho, 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 says big Santa Claus. Big old gifts for you and me. Ho, 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 all dressed in white. Big white beard.
That's a good Santa Claus. Does everyone know who Santa Claus is? Jingle bell time! It's for Jingle Bell Rap.